Sailor Pluto is back and she's never looked so serious. Sailor Pluto comes bursting through the door just as Yaten is about to stab Hotaru with her sword. She knocks the sword away from Yaten and tells Hotaru to come with her immediately. Everyone else is also shocked to see Pluto back from the dead, although Tuxedo Mask is clearly trying to hide it. While everyone else leaves, Chibiusa stays behind to guard Hotaru. And I love this because it shows how much Chibiusa has grown. In the original Sailor Moon anime, Chibiusa was very selfish and only cared about herself. But now she's matured and understands what it means to protect the people you care about. However, when she tries to stop Hotaru from leaving with Pluto, Pluto uses her gravity powers to hold Chibiusa down and then disappears with Hotaru in a flash of light. Meanwhile, at the sanctuary, Hotaru is still trying to deny that she is related to Mistress Nine, but Pluto isn't having it. She tells Hotaru that she already knows the truth and that there is no point in hiding it anymore. She also warns Hotaru that she's going to destroy the world if she doesn't stop Mistress Nine. Hotaru denies this, but Pluto doesn't believe her. Suddenly, Mistress Nine appears in front of them and begins to attack Pluto. She effortlessly overpowers Pluto, knocking her down with a single blow. Then she turns her attention to Hotaru and tells her that she will use her body as a vessel to bring about the destruction of the world. Hotaru refuses, though, and manages to break free of Mistress Nine's control. She does this by using the star seeds that were sealed inside of her. And I love how they incorporated the star seeds into the plot here because it really pays off. I also love how they adapted the star seeds to be more than just little magical trinkets that give Sailor Pluto powers. They actually have a purpose in the story and it's really satisfying. But anyway, once the stardust is released, Hotaru runs away. Mistress Nine goes after her, but Pluto stops her, telling her that she won't get away with this. She also tells Mistress Nine that she can't defeat her because she's a Sailor Scout, which apparently makes her immortal, so they continue fighting. In the middle of the battle, Hotaru runs into the woods and collapses from exhaustion. As she's laying there, she remembers all the times that Mistress Nine tried to take over her body. She also remembers the nightmares she's had of Mistress Nine destroying the world. And then she realizes that she has been chosen as Mistress Nine's vessel because of the star seeds that are inside of her. Hotaru gets back up and runs away, determined to find the others and tell them what's happening. However, Mistress Nine finds her again and tries to attack her. But just as Mistress Nine is about to strike the killing blow, Hotaru protects Pluto, and this causes a huge surge of energy to go through Hotaru's body, which releases all of the star seeds that were inside of her. This causes the ground to shake and a giant hole to open up underneath Mistress Nine, and just as Mistress Nine is about to fall into the hole, Hotaru grabs onto her cape and pulls her back up. And the most amazing thing happens. All of the star seeds that were released from Hotaru gather together and form a giant glowing orb. Then the orb flies up into the sky and all of the star seeds start raining down from the heavens like a beautiful magical meteor shower. Each time a star seed hits the ground, it creates a small explosion of light and energy. And this causes the flowers and plants around it to start growing rapidly. It's a beautiful and really well animated scene. And then the final star seed hits the ground and explodes in a burst of light, which reveals the location of the third talisman. The girls quickly make their way to the newly formed crater and find the third and final talisman. They each reach out a hand to touch it, and then the talisman glows brightly and disappears into their hands. When they look down, they see that the talisman has transformed into a beautiful silver heart pendant. And this is the Holy Grail. Suddenly, Hotaru's brooch starts glowing brightly, and then it transforms into the silver crystal. And right in front of everyone's eyes, Yuzaki is enveloped in a giant pillar of light, and she transforms into Super Sailor Moon for the first time. She looks absolutely gorgeous and powerful. Her dress is white with gold accents, and she has a giant golden crown on her head. Her hair is also flowing behind her in this really epic fashion, and her eyes are glowing brightly with power. And this transformation is really well animated. I honestly couldn't ask for anything more. Everyone else is stunned by the appearance of Super Sailor Moon, but Chibiusa is the first to recover. She tells Super Sailor Moon that she needs to hurry and save the world because despair is closing in. Super Sailor Moon nods and flies off towards the source of the darkness. The others transform and follow after her. Meanwhile, at the sanctuary, Mistress Nine is furious about the loss of her vessel. She vows revenge against the Sailor Scouts and disappears in a flash of black energy. Sailor Pluto is worried that Mistress Nine will come back and attack again, but Sailor Mars tells her not to worry. She says that everything is going to be fine because Sailor Moon is here now. And we get this lovely shot of the Sailor Scouts standing side by side, ready to face whatever evil comes their way. As the episode ends, we hear Hotaru's voice ringing out over the forest. She's telling everyone that she's sorry, but she can't stay with them anymore. She says that she has to do what she has to do, but she doesn't know what that is exactly. I think she knows she has to stop Mistress Nine, but I don't think she knows how yet. Either way, she's leaving and no one can stop her. I think this was a great episode. It was really well paced and had a lot of exciting plot developments. Plus, I loved seeing Sailor Pluto return, and I loved seeing Super Sailor Moon transform for the first time. I also really liked the animation. The action scenes were really well choreographed and the visuals were stunning. Now, before I get into my predictions for next episode, I want to take a second to say thank you for all the support you've shown me. It really means a lot to me, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Okay, now on to my predictions. I think that next episode is going to be the battle between Mistress Nine and Super Sailor Moon. I think Mistress Nine is going to prove to be a really powerful opponent for Sailor Moon and the others. But I also think that they're going to win in the end. I think this is going to be a really emotional episode. I think we're going to see a lot of character development from Hotaru, and I think we're going to see some really cool new powers from Sailor Moon. What do you think is going to happen next? Let me know in the comments below. And finally, I just want to say thank you again for all the support you've shown me. It really means a lot to me, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.